This is my favorite anime.
No one in the game really has enough flowing locks to have like the panning shot of a sad person with the wind blowing their hair, though.
Nathan?
Yeah.
Land ho.
Well, that's when you cut in Tomb Raider, get some Tress effects.
Oh, right, yeah. I was going to say, I think Nadine's probably the closest.
Thinking about that, huh?
That's pretty cool.
Take the wheel for a second. All this running around, surviving by the skin of our teeth. I think we've actually taken a moment to step back and appreciate just how far we've come. Huh? Sic parvis magna.
Sic parvis magna.
Yeah.
Look, don't drink and sail. Come on.
Yeah. Drake, you saw the beginning of the game. Bad stuff happens.
Listen, little brother. She will get over it. And we bring back a treasure like that.
Says
anyway.
I, a man who has just met Elena 30 minutes ago.
I've spent the last 15 years only around criminal men.
One too many times.
Oh, it's pretty. I would steal treasure from this island any day. Just look at it.
Yeah, man.
Huh. Somehow I imagined it bigger.
Yeah, well, we're definitely in the right place. We'll find us a spot to set ashore.
Like the big Jeep level, this is also a big wide open level, but with boats.
All right.
Oh, I mean, at least there's an island, right?
Yeah, at least there's an island. Just keep an eye out for anything man-made.
Ah, you mean pirate-made.
Sure.
I can't believe Captain Avery hid his great treasure in the opening level of Sonic 06.
Oh no.
So, maybe Libertalia is more of a small beachside shack.
Yeah, maybe it's a tree house.
Or maybe Avery spent his entire fortune setting up this treasure hunt.
Thank
and
you.
ran out of money.
Thank
to
you,
build
Sam.
Libertalia.
Yeah.
I've been saying this for chapters.
Hey, what if he did run out of money?
And both of us better find a place to hide.
I mean, this place seems pretty good. Just find the treehouse they built and live in it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, crazy worldwide treasure hunt aside, Avery had the right idea.
What's that?
Live by his own rules.
The English
Travel the
family
world.
Drakenson.
Made his fortune.
It's not quite the same.
Yeah.
Sure. Apart from the huge bounty on his head.
Come on. It all depends on how his story ends, right? Who knows? Maybe in the end it was all worth it.
Sam, I've seen Spaniards get cursed and turn into a family of fucked up zombie men. It probably didn't go too well for him.
There are buoys bouncing in and outside of the boat.
Sam, let's check this
Just
out.
because they can.
Good to me.
Yeah.
Well, that's an encouraging sign, sure.
Yeah.
Wonder what this guy's story was.
Huh? Dead men tell no tales.
This one does, though. He has a note in the grave. Let's dig it up.
Dead men tell plenty of tales.
Yeah.
Like, y'all should be fairly familiar with the field of archaeology.
But yeah, the other thing in the book is he grabbed some quotes, some scans of pages from a book about Avery that also has some stuff about Libertalia in it. But it's basically, hey, Libertalia, Pirate Haven.
Mm-hmm. Is the final boss of the game Peter Thiel?
Oh, man, you spoiled it.
Because it feels like the final boss of this game might be Peter Thiel.
Supplies from an earlier expedition.
Okay. What you got there?
No.
Burns.
So yeah, this is where the notes in the games kind of start tying up a bunch of like background story things. Namely,
Oh, yeah.
we went to that cell forever ago and got that cross. Well, it turns out Burns did get that note, which is why the cross was empty, and he's doing the same journey that Drake and Sam are doing. Except he's got a whole ship full of other dudes helping him.
Sam, what if we aren't descended from Sir Francis Drake, who never had any children, but this Burns guy?
Huh.
He seems way more like us.
But yeah, a guy got cabin fever, went crazy, took command of the boat, stabbed the shit out of the captain, killed him, crashed the fucking boat and sank it. And then
And he spent the whole time with his beloved, not knowing whether he was going to live or die.
yeah.
Holy crap, Sam, this was written by Burns' grandson.
Well, makes sense. The cross in Panama was hollow. Must be following the same clues as us.
But yeah, there are a lot of things certain about all the islands here that kind of tell you what happened with Burns' grandson and his crew. And I think it's kind of neat.
Is that the next act of the game? Burns' crew recovered everything and shipped it out.
Yeah.
All right, we're done here.
I'm with you.
It's like Donkey Kong Country when he goes into his house, look at all the bananas, and they're all gone.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Strange feeling. We're finally on the verge of something really great, and I'm excited and terrified all at once. You have any idea what I'm talking about?
I do.
I'm usually terrified of Yetis, of
It's the whole-
warlords full of blue sap.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's the really scary stuff. But this whole marriage thing, oh boy.
It takes years off your life.
Yeah. Well, not so much marriage itself, but just the idea that I'm probably catastrophically fucking it up right now.
Should have brought bathing suits. And more socks. Always forget the socks.
Wet socks will keep you cool. Come on.
Wet socks are the worst thing in the world. You've never been less relatable Nathan Drake.
Wet socks are pretty fucking bad, though.
I prefer Sam. Let's play as Sam forever now. He knows what's what.
He wears no socks.
I mean, I get where he's coming from, but I can't support that either.
Yeah. All right. Do the islands got cool treasure? What do they got?
That's just a pencil case
Might
from
not be
third grade.
Libertalia.
Yeah.
Sure is gorgeous here, though.
No argument there.
But yeah, one thing I really like about this segment of the game is that it feels like it's kind of returning to the visuals of the very first Uncharted. Except
Yeah.
just, way better now.
Naturally, yeah.
Yeah, but it's just cool to see them revisit like the very first setting from the very first game in a way.
Did my exercise today.
Told you to quit smoking.
It doesn't really matter where Sam
Come on,
is,
shipping out.
swimming wise.
How come?
He'll just be in the boat when you go.
Oh, tricky. I want to make him chase behind.
Nathan? Over there, it's a ship! Oh, what's left of one.
That's actually just a water park. As a pool with a slide. It's very well themed.
God damn it! The park is called Avery's Treasure. This is it. This is what Libertalia this whole time was just Avery's dream of starting a water park.
And he didn't get very far. It's
Yeah.
rather small.
It's quite small.
It's mostly just a pool with a slide and a ship's mast.
Oh, what's this? Another old letter.
Barnes's dude even drew in his notebook.
Yeah, like this
Nate
is
is definitely descended from Barnes and not Sir Francis Drake. I have solved the mystery, cracked the code.
he had a pretty fucking radical nightmare though. Hangman was his grandfather. But yeah, his crew is getting all questioning what they're even doing out here because they lost a whole ship. They're punishing the guy who went crazy by just tying him to the mast when everyone else was like, why don't we just leave him on a beach? But nope. They're tying that dude to the mast.
An example must be made.
And also, he's just the whole time. I like all the notes you find from Burns. They're all just like, "Oh boy, my wife. I'm glad I didn't take her, but also, I miss her." So, like every single note you find from Burns, like one of the sides of that page is a drawing of his wife on it. He has like photographic memory of her too, which is very nice.
Mm-hmm. I'm just waiting for you to find one of these notes and there's flowers pressed in it.
Do you think he found the treasure?
Oh, he would have become pretty damn famous if he did, so I doubt it.
I don't know, I hope you're right.
The grave we found was one of their crew.
Is Sam going to keep repeating every theory I have?
Maybe.
Is Sam going to say he thought he was going to betray the team?
Maybe. There's like a lot of not easily missable, but I like on your first playthrough, you're definitely not going to find all the stuff that's on all these islands just because there's so much of it. But if we park near the mast here and hop out into the water,
You don't need to do such a...
Marco! Marco what?
Okay, never mind, I'll wait. This is important.
that was the yeah, ever since Uncharted 2, there's been a Marco Polo joke, and that is, if you jump in the water right around here, that gets you the Marco Polo trophy. Fortunately, Sam doesn't want to play. Damn it, Sam. Oh, also,
He'll
when...
fucking leave you.
So if you, like, go really... Oh, Sam. Sam, stop. You're fine.
I guess he is thinking of betraying you.
Sam! Sam, no. Sam?
Bye. I'll see you next game.
Sam? Brother, no.
You want to rejoin our little adventure?
What are you talking about?
So, okay. So, because there are lots of islands and you might, like, run really far away from the boat, instead of having to run all the way back to your boat, Sam will get in the boat and just drive it to you all the time, which is really nice. But there, his AI was being a little weird. Also, look at all this sea life and stuff down here.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
This is way better than that first chapter.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a shitload of sea life underwater in a lot of areas. This one probably being the densest because it built, all around this this boat. But I don't know. I just love zooming in on all the stuff because, like, no matter how much you zoom in on it, it still looks good. I love it.
That's some dank ass coral you got there.
It's some dank ass coral, and like, if we swim even a little further in,
Swim in the boat. Swim in that boat.
we'll get in that boat. But there's even more stuff. Like, look at all this fish. Look at all this stuff on the floor, seafloor.
Oh, fishums.
Yeah,
And some ocean cabbage.
drownums. But yeah, it's lots of places you can dive. It's lots of cool sea life. This is probably the best example of it for sure, though. Like, dang. I always feel like Drake, with how good he is at everything else, that he would have like triple the amount of lung capacity that he has.
It's all in the cardio. You got to do your conditioning.
Yeah.
You got to do your wind sprints.
Yeah, if we swim in that boat, of course it's going to be a treasure. Whoop.
And the great thing is, it makes him a fantastic singer.
Ah. Hey, that one's all right. This is better than a pencil case.
It's got moving parts. It's got a use.
Yeah, it's not just a box. I mean, okay, some of the boxes have pretty sweet, like, drawings on them or carvings or etchings, but it's no skull watch.
Well, there can only be one Skull Watch.
Yeah, I guess that's true. It wouldn't be as great if you're just constantly picking up skull watches.
Skull Watch is the name of my new indie game.
What are you doing it?
Dude, spoilers.
Okay.
Did you find anything?
Yeah. 400 million in Muggle treasure.
Ha ha ha, cute.
It's Skull Watch is one of those like one-time experience games, so like saying anything about it really kind of ruins the whole
Yeah.
the whole thing. You can download it on itch.io.
There's definitely kissing. That's all I can say right now.
Okay. VR support? Okay. I'll be quiet.
Can you just sort of rock back and forth and try to make Sam throw up?
Oh, I wish. If this were a Kojima game, that would happen.
You would also have to pee on each other for no good reason.
So out in this side area here, there's not really much happening. There's a trophy you can get here that's kind of hard to get. But if you bring back some Wind Waker skills and look for stuff jumping out of the water, you might spot something. Oh, there it is. It's really...
Oh, hoy, small fry.
Hey, check it out. A dolphin.
Yeah, you've seen dolphins before, right?
Yeah, I have, but many, many, many years ago.
Well, you'd be happy to know they haven't changed much.
Don't be an asshole about dolphins.
So just finding that dolphin doesn't get you the trophy. Because there are actually more dolphins to find. And they're actually... Oh, there's one.
Oh, look, there's another one.
Yeah, I see it.
It reminds me of like a old sailor's, I don't know, proverb about how dolphins are the cairns of the sea.
But yeah, the dolphin is just... They like your boat. They follow you. It's pretty cute. And eventually, you can find a third dolphin. There he is.
Oh, three dolphins. You know what that means?
We're in
That's
Miami?
odd.
It means we're outnumbered. Let's pray to God they're friendly. You have really lost your sense of humor.
I'm leaving, Sam. I'm leaving, and I'm gonna go play with the dolphins. There they
Really,
are.
you'd better hope they're not too friendly. That's the only thing dangerous about a dolphin.
That's true. But yeah, that it's kind of difficult finding all three dolphins. I got really lucky and found them all pretty quickly somehow. The trophy for finding all the dolphins is called On Porpoise.
Okay, moving on. I got a question about why Nate thinks he can jump into the ocean and not destroy his notebook.
I don't know.
With all of his painstaking doodles and his ancient parchments and...
He's coated it with a film that protects it against water somehow.
Is it actually vellum of some kind? Is it all vellum?
Maybe it's vellum. Maybe it's a really pricey fucking notebook.
In between every chapter, there's a scene of him just with a blow dryer on cool, going page by page.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe that really is a thing with Drake, considering how much he gets himself wet.
Aw,
Ugh.
Nathan got wet.
Whoop. But yeah, I like going to this chapter like after the like non-stop 30-minute Jeep set piece that does not let up. Okay, this is the most interesting one, but it's kind of pretty. I really like the color of it.
Yeah.
If it were... I mean, it's not that beat up, all things considered.
If there's an Uncharted 5, I want Drake's notebook pouch to be replaced with that.
Oh, yeah.
Put his treasure notes in an actual treasure.
I mean, this guy's in a lot more worse condition than his bag was. So. Cannonball.
It clearly can stand up to the challenge.
Uh-huh.
Would you like to hear some more St. Dismas facts?
Totally.
All right. The penitent thief is only mentioned in one of the four Gospels. The others don't mention the thieves doing much of anything or have them both mock Jesus. Saint Dismas is named only in an apocryphal gospel written a couple hundred years after the events it describes.
Huh.
And the story goes on to tell the story of Jesus, like, going through hell and kicking ass and taking names with Saint Dismas by his side.
All right.
So yeah, it's the first time the name Dismas pops up.
You know, if you brought that up to the right people, you know, maybe say 6 to 8 years ago, somebody at Electronic Arts probably would have turned that part into a video game. Let go of that leg. That's not yours.
Was that what it is? I thought it was building some IKEA furniture.
Yeah, maybe.
Just a little Allen wrench.
Yeah. Because I'm bringing up Dante's Inferno. I will say that I watched, just because it was free, anime movie thing they made for Dante's Inferno that was like a awful version of the Animatrix with differing art styles. And it is incredible for how fucked up they drew everybody, and also the fact that a dude ramps a horse at the beginning of the movie and cuts a tiger in half while airborne.
Nathan, up there. Well, that definitely qualifies as man-made.
Pirate-made.
I would like to call our attention back to the game where Sam just seemed to imply he did not consider pirates human. There's something else entirely.
Maybe Sam's just automatically assuming the pirates that are still around are gonna be some kind of fucked up demon thing, because
He did hear all the stories.
Let's find a way up to that tower.
I mean, he sat at that bench
It
for
took
like
all night.
12 hours straight. It was told nonstop stories about demons and how they're easily destroyed with grenade launchers.
You know, Nate probably could have just told his brother to watch our videos.
Yeah, it might have been quicker, actually.
Whoa. It's the crazy guy from Burns' crew. He just left him here. That's not cool.
Okay. Tying somebody to the ship's mast is pretty badass. Dragging them out onto the island and keeping them tied to a stake is fucked up. That's fucked up.
It's pretty fucked up. But, oh man. Yeah, this is one of the things I just really enjoy about this chapter and a couple other chapters, is when, like, a lot of stuff you read from notes, you start finding, like, the actual physical things the notes mention hidden in the levels and stuff. You can, like, link it together. Because, like, if you don't pick up those notes, like, Drake will have slightly different dialogue to reflect that, like, oh, he didn't read the note, or he read it after he found the guy on the island or whatever. This is a pretty good tankard.
It's all right. It's all right. See, I like when... that's something that Until Dawn was really, really good about.
Yeah, it was.
In fact, it's kind of the entire point of Until Dawn.
Yeah. Until Dawn did a lot of things right, I think. That was a pretty cool game.
I mean, they hired Rami Malek. That's the best thing you can do.
Yeah, that was
It's
a
another
good choice.
cave.
Whoa. Hey there, Sam. I feel like that. I wonder if they originally hired. This is literally a pen case.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Is this the back to school chapter?
Oh, damn it.
We got stuff for our pens, for our
Time
notebook.
to go to school already? But I almost wonder if, like, they got Rami Malek just so that, like, there could be a digital 3D scan archive of his face. the thing that's
Yes.
going on just below his eyeballs.
What is that thing? Is there a word for that thing?
I don't know.
I'm kind of into that thing.
I'm just calling it the Raimi for now, because it's like the number one thing I remember about his face. Very memorable face, that man.
Criminally underused in Twilight.
Yeah. I still have yet to watch the Twilight movies, even though I kind of mean to, sort of.
Oh man, Giggles, Pretty Boy, and Lumpy, the best vampires of all time.
Huh. It's a door of some kind. Covering a chamber?
A massive chamber. for storing a bunch of treasure?
Every
way.
time you say that,
Not with his
it's
ego.
not.
Wherever
Okay?
Avery
Would
put
you
the treasures
calm
would be the most
down?
elaborate place we've seen yet. And it would be well protected, too.
That makes sense.
Like, Sam, just follow the structure of the stories I told you. We're not there yet.
I'll tell you when you're there. It's when Nadine starts ranting about living forever.
Looks like an old lookout tower. Well, let's see if we can spot something from up there.
Also, there hasn't been enough
up we
boat
go.
stuff for it to be the end yet.
Exactly, yeah.
We need more boats.
Yep. The, What kind of character would Rami Malek be in an Uncharted game?
What's the name of that guy from the first game?
Oh, you mean like
your sort of friend that sells you out? Eddie?
Eddie Raja?
Yeah.
Sam,
Yeah, maybe he'd
this
be
way.
like an Eddie Raja. That might work. Oh, that reminds me. I haven't actually played it, but the PlayStation Vita Uncharted game. That's like a prequel to everything. Like, because you haven't met Elena yet, like they got a different lady friend to help you throughout the game, and it's actually Eddie Raja's sister, I think.
Oh.
And
looks
it's
promising.
like why he's mad at you in Uncharted 1.
Some kind of symbol.
It's either a chevron or an arrow.
Looks like a compass arrow.
How did you know to do that?
Well, there's one thing I've learned from you. Press everything. Look down there. It's the same symbol.
Another arrow.
Let's go find out where it's pointing, huh? Come on. Boat's right below us.
Yep.
We'll just plug it into ye olde GPS. See what happens.
All the way back when we were looking at stuff in Nate's attic, that one box I pointed out that was like the singular reference to the prequel game. The lady he wrote on the post note to like, oh, send this stuff to her. That's Eddie Raja's sister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uncharted, Vita, the Golden Compass. Yes.
The Golden Compass, yes. That's right. Uncharted, The Chronicles of Narnia.
Uncharted and the Methods of Rationality. My Immortal Larizovich.
Solely in the wardrobe.
It's mostly red shirts.
Let's follow these arrows, see where they go.
Okay.
That way? Oh, kind over there? Oh, all right. Okay.
Time to go.
All right.
This is a level I would
Sure
be really
enough.
interested in seeing what a speed run is like, because I feel there are a couple ways you could skip a lot of stuff in this level, but I'm not entirely sure.
Oh, like you think you could go to this beach without doing
Hey,
anything
look,
on that island?
Another arrow over there.
Yeah, I haven't actually checked to see, like, you have to follow these trail of arrows, but, like, what happens if you just went to where the arrows lead you to?
Yeah.
I'm fairly sure there's some way they lock you out, but I'm not entirely sure. I haven't actually tested it yet.
If you just start sailing around and you find the arrows before finding that tower, like, do they be like, hey, there's arrows?
Here's the ridiculous thing. So, like, Sam presses that first chevron thing, it opens up the window, and they notice the first arrow. That arrow is, like, mechanically pushed out from underneath the ground, and so are all the rest.
Wow.
Why
Why did these guys need to steal? They could have just built shit for people for
Yeah.
lots of money.
Like, I don't know what kind of, like, pirate engineers they had, but they did
so
something miraculous.
much money.
Like that one's pointing to that cave over there. Giant gate.
Good sign.
Because, yeah, like that first one, like I parked the boat right next to it and it was not there.
Mm-hmm.
See, I'm thinking this area might just be gated off beforehand, but I just have not checked yet. But even so, I still feel like there might be some kind of way to... I mean, we both watched like the Uncharted 1 speed run from Games Done Quick like a year or so ago.
Yeah, that was great.
There were a lot of ways to clip through stuff and skip through stuff, and I'm...
Also jumping a mile into the sky. That was
yeah,
great.
jumping a mile into the sky. Was that the part where he was climbing the vine on the side of the castle?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, it was.
Oh, that was such a cool skip. See, I haven't seen if there are any pro speedruns for this game yet. There actually is an achievement for speedrunning it, but it's just like normal speedrunning with, you know, not skipping anything. And I think it's like beat the game under 6 hours. So I have a feeling a lot of time could be cut off. Although there is a funny way to just cheese that trophy. After you've beaten the game, if you start a new game and then just load the final chapter and beat the game that way, it still counts.
You gotta admit, this is pretty cool. What? Climbing this cliff?
Yes, climbing this cliff on a giant secret pirate island. I mean, come on.
Is it too late for another book?
I like it.
I don't think so.
Mr. Sullivan's Home for Peculiar Drakes?
Ah, that's okay. That's a pretty good one, though.
All right, cool. Let's keep this YA train rolling.
Mr. Sullivan. Man, my YA knowledge is just not coming to me right now, which is weird because every time I go by one of those sections, I look at them because I think they're really funny.
Striking cover design. There's this weird aesthetic that you have to follow while being as distinct as you can.
Yeah.
It's some weird pressure to put on somebody.
Yeah. I feel like it's just really entertaining just to read the back of the cover alone, just to see them describe whatever self-insert protagonist they've got who's very special and unique. Whoa, God.
All right, back in business.
Okay, hold on. Just gotta not fall to my death over here.
There's no way to make a divergent Uncharted joke. It just doesn't work.
He's probably fine. I saw his body blurring through the sky.
There he is. There he is.
He's good. He's good. He's good.
Got some dangling feetsies, but he'll make it.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I got dangling feetsies all the time. Me, Nathan Drake.
Wow, Avery wasn't much for subtlety or understatement, was he?
Well, he had the money. You got it, flaunt it, right?
And don't keep any of it.
So, does this qualify as the most elaborate place we've seen yet?
It's up there.
Come on, let's get a
Yeah, why
closer
don't you
look.
pat yourself on the back a little more, level designers? What was that? Wait a minute. I see what you're doing here.
Yeah, I do think, so, you know, in all the Uncharted games, especially, like, starting with 2, you know, there are points where you get to a place and give you, like, a big, nice camera angle so you can see the big vista and it's very pretty. And sometimes, you know, somebody would comment on it, either Drake or somebody else that's with him. I feel Uncharted 4 has the most back padding with that stuff. I think it has the most frequent, like, look at that view style stuff.
To a point, it's realistic, but then,
Oh, look.
come on
The
now.
main entrance is blocked by debris. Again.
Well, I guess Avery's builders clearly didn't take hundreds of years of erosion into account.
Clearly.
Gonna need to find another way around.
So, like, this area's, like, the area we're just about to get to, they programmed Sam to say stuff if you just hang around in a couple specific spots. So there's, like, 3 different spots within, like, 5 minutes of each other where if you sit around, Sam will just sit there and go, nice view, but, you know, phrased slightly differently each time. And I you know, I doubt most players stop at all 3 of those places, but it is kind of funny if you do that. Just Sam nonstop, just going like, man, this is great looking. Wow, nice view.
I can't wait to see the credits on this game.
I wonder who made this.
Hey, Sam. Come on. Give me a hand with this.
Yeah, sure.
Nate, come back here. Listen to the sound design on our car when you stop. Wow.
Okay, come on through.
Thank you.
Yeah, sure thing. Jeez. Lots of lifting and crawling under things, huh?
The glamorous life of a treasure hunter.
How did I ever do it without my bro? My brother. Best friend in the world since we were babies.
Uncharted babies. Hot off the back of the Muppet Babies reboot.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait.
You got kicked out of the orphanage, but we ran on rooftops together.
What do you suppose this place was?
These arches remind me of the St. Dismas Cathedral, but I don't know.
Hold on, scanning them with my eyeballs. I'll have an answer in 5 minutes.
When I thought you died, I felt so
rope
under
bridge
the
up there.
weather.
Yes, it is.
So yeah, it's like this general area, if you like stop at any of these cliff faces for a little bit, Sam's like, man, it looks great.
Come on. See what you can find up there.
You got it.
Well,
There's a path, but I don't see another way up yet. So, hold on.
Tie your grapple hook to that post that's holding up the rope bridge.
Sam!
See, the post is fine. The problem is the rope
At least I'm on
bridge.
the
Yeah.
other side. Okay. Still need to get you up here. Hang tight.
Sam! Anything?
Nothing yet, but it looks gorgeous up here.
Sam, hey! You still there?
It's fucking amazing, bro.
God damn it.
I think I can see the socks from up here.
Let's see here. I ruined my marriage. Drove my best friend away. Got 2 psychos in their army after me. And now my brother's gone missing. And on the bright side, there's no one around to tell me I'm an idiot.
Hey, guess what? This is a Let's Play. You're an idiot. I'm never leaving.
Oh no. Hey Nate, I can see the socks, and also I can't really tell who's winning, but something's getting set on fire.
Hey, right now, as we record this, I am
All right,
not
Sam,
paying
where are
attention
ya?
to Game 7.
All right.
Somebody is winning the World Series tonight while we record commentary.
Yep. So I got my hair cut earlier today, and like everybody was talking about it, and also talking about how all the cops are like leaving where I live to go help if there is like something bad going down after the World Series.
You're already up here?
Where were you?
Finding a way to get you up here.
It's really not that kind of town.
Yeah.
Jump across
Now watch this get posted in a few weeks and really bite me in the ass.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Everything all right?
Yeah, everything's fine. Let's keep going.
Wait a minute, this crate. It's impeccable. Avery was here. We're on the trail.
Oh, these casters are just. Nobody else but Avery could have made these
That's where I tried to
casters.
go.
They're polished
find
to
a
a
way
mere
through, though.
sheen.
This is what my nerd cousin means when he says caster supremacy, right?
Oh, look at that craftsmanship.
Sam, are you getting a little too meta for me? A little too self-aware, maybe? Is Sam just realizing he's in a video game?
Is this House Hunters International? Is that what this is?
Nice view.
You didn't hear me?
When?
Back there. I called out to you.
I didn't hear you. Why, were you worried?
I was worried you got distracted.
Oh, I'm distracted now.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing. Shall we?
Yeah, let's.